Hey guys, this is Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I will be reviewing the Odyssey Bronze Serpentine by Boldr. This is the second Boldr I've had on the channel. My buddy Chris over at the Watch Lounge lent in his Expedition, which was, I guess, a field watch type, but really robustly built. Man, that's a tough watch. And this looks like a tough watch as well. This is a tour watch, meaning that it is being passed along by some watch enthusiasts and other YouTube creators to do reviews on and to experience it. It's all spearheaded by Random Rob, and thanks to him for that. So let's jump into the review, shall we? And the specs of the watch. The case diameter is 45.5 millimeters. This is a bronze case. The case thickness is 16 millimeters, and as you can see there, there is the helium escape valve because I'm jumping the gun here, but this is a 500 meter water resistance watch. To give you some perspective, feet wise, that's 1,650 feet. So yeah, that's pretty deep. We have a 52 millimeter lug to lug. The lug size is 22 millimeters. It is powered by the Seiko S2 NH35 automatic movement, which is at 21,600 beats per hour, 24 joule movement with around 41 hours of power reserve. The crown is a screw down crown, as you would expect, with the Boldr logo. Now if you take a quick look here, if we zoom in, you could see that interesting knurl that's on there. It's very thick and easy to grip. I would hope so. If you're at the depths of 500 meters, you may have some really thick gloves, and so you may need to, obviously have something you can grip. Pull it out once and you can wind a second time. Let's see if I get that in there, and you can change the date, and the outer position is obviously to change the time, and it hacks. So let's get that screwed in there tight. Like I said, the water resistance is 500 meters. The bezel is 120 click unidirectional bezel with bronze with aluminum insert and Swiss old radium luminova. So pretty cool markers here, time markers on the bezel. It kind of reminds me of that one. There's that one Panerai that's like a serious dive watch, and it has, I forget the reference number, but it has like these little circles with the 15, 30, and a 45. I'm sure somebody will mention it in the comments below. Now, what's really cool here is that you have this really neat green textured dial. It has applied indices and polished hands with Swiss old radium luminova as well. But the textured dial, I don't know, when it plays with the light sometimes, and it's hard to see here on camera, it almost looks like it glitters. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, Odyssey automatic written just above the date window at the 6 o'clock, and right under the 12 o'clock is the Boldr symbol and the words Boldr in print. The sapphire crystal is double dome sapphire crystal with an inner side anti-reflective coating. And this watch comes with this what they call a custom Italian strap, and it has a big old bronze buckle with the Boldr symbol on it. So, what's really cool and distinctive about Boldr, and what I like what they do to separate themselves from other micro brands, is this distinct look. This case shape has crazy angles. And it's refreshing to see a watch in this price range, and the MSRP is $649 for this one. a watch like this standing, standing, apart from some of the other watches, other micros in this range. And here underneath there on the chapter ring, you have the helium escape valve on it. So let me do a comparison quickly before I I put on the watch and before I show you guys a lume shot, because the lume's actually pretty wild. So this is my Tudor Black Bay 58. It's a 39 millimeter diameter watch, dive watch. And look, you can see, like, the Boldr really kind of just, is a gargantuan compared to that. So, if you have a 6 3/4 inch wrist like I do, I think you could pull this off. The lugs are probably as long as I would like to go at 52 millimeters, but they do kind of turn down a little bit, and it's actually, I feel like it actually fits me pretty well. Now it looks big on camera here because of the angles, but in person, it fits just right. Like, I feel like I could definitely pass this off. Like, if you're into big watches and big heavy watches, because this is, even on the strap, is pretty heavy. You'll definitely like this, because this is definitely an interesting look. It's a bronze case, like I mentioned before, and watch. I don't have a bronze in my collection. I've thought about it many times. I know it's kind of, or was kind of a fad, and maybe still is. But this watch will patina in time. It already has begun to patina. If you go back and see a couple of videos of my tour colleagues, you'll see that the coloring on it was much more lighter. Wrong Time Watch, Kevin over there, he was one of the first to have it, and I'll put a link to his video here. You can see the difference in how it patinaed. So, very interesting watch by Boldr. Definitely, if you're looking for something that stands out a little bit in this micro brand space, a little bit different looking, you may want to consider this watch. Pretty solid build, and I enjoyed spending some time with it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.